Good morning, students. Today we'll start the ratio analysis. Previously, we have completed control account reconciliation and the bank reconciliation statement, right? A lot of students have submitted the assignment. Those who haven't submitted, please submit it on time, okay? Ratio, this is also a very important chapter for the coming examination. In this chapter, we learn the calculation of ratios and the impact of ratios in profitability and liquidity. Ratio, actually, what is the definition of ratio? Ratio is a technique to know the business performance. Business performance can be measured in two ways. One is profitability. One, you can measure the performance of business by profitability. And the liquidity. Okay, to know the profitability of the business and to know the liquidity of the business, we will take the tools of ratio analysis. There are few ratios which will explain the profitability of the business, and there are few ratios which will explain the liquidity of the business. Right now, I will give you some formulas of profitability and some formulas of liquidity. And the material of your formulas and worksheet I will upload in Google Classroom. You can take and download from there. Right? What are formulas you already have learned in O levels, and then that formula I will just go it quickly. And few formulas which you haven't learned in O levels, with that formulas I will focus in more in detail. Right? So to compare the profitability of the business, there are few formulas to explain the profitability. Right? Number one, the gross profit ratio. Formula is gross profit upon net sales. Right? Number two, net profit ratio. Formula is net profit upon net sales. Right? And for company, you have to check the questions given to an examination. If there is a company, the net profit ratio can be calculated in company by operating profit. Operating profit divided by net sales. Okay, this is very important. This you have an operating profit. We have learned this in limited liability company chapter. Operating profit is net profit before interest. Okay, multiply by 100. When there is sole trader, you can apply this formula for net profit to sales ratio. It is also known as net profit to sales ratio. Okay, so net profit to sales ratio or net profit upon net sales. This formula you can apply for sole trader, and for company, this formula will be applicable by writing net profit before interest. This is also known as operating profit divided by net sales. Company में थोड़ा सा अभ्यास कर लेंगे. Number 3, return on capital employed. Return on capital employed. Okay. Return on capital employed formula is also known as net profit before interest divided by capital employed multiplied by 100. And what is the capital employed? Most of the students who have learned this chapter in O levels is already aware about the meaning of the capital employed. Okay. For the science background student, I will explain for those science background students who haven't learned accounting last year. Capital employed is the total capital which have been employed by the business in the business. Okay. The total capital employed. How we will calculate that capital employed? The proper definition of capital employed, you can see the different definition in different books, but the main definition of capital employed is that the capital which have been employed by the owner in the business. Okay, I repeat that. The capital which have been employed by the owner in the business. Capital can be employed by two ways. One by internal resources, which is known as the owner's capital. Owner's capital. This is owner's capital invested by the owner himself, and plus if capital is not sufficient, owner can take loan from bank. Loan. By this, the total of this must be equal to the capital employed. So if you will not add loan, this is known as owner's capital. When you will add the loan over there, then it will be equals to capital employed. So we will calculate what is the profit earned by the business on the basis of total capital employed in the business. Okay, so we will apply this formula: net profit before interest divided by capital employed, and this capital employed can be calculated is equals to closing capital plus long-term liability. Okay, so by other formula I will give you in notes form. You can see there. Okay, now next formula, return on and profitability, return on total assets. This is number 4 formula. Return on total assets. Okay, I'm just writing formula from your syllabus. Okay, you can download formula from the syllabus easily. Okay, return on total asset it must be equals to the formula of net profit before interest divided by total assets at net book value. Okay, something which is not clearly mentioned in the syllabus. So in syllabus it is only written net assets. The student might be confused what is net assets stand for. Total assets, you can better write total assets here, and in total assets, all assets you can take as net book value, right? So this is return on total assets. This formula shows the definition of this formula, how much profit company is being earned by the company on the basis of total assets in the business. This definition I'll give you notes form also. And number 5th, another formula which will calculate the profitability of the business, return on equity. Return on equity. Return on equity. Equity means shareholder equity. Okay. Here you can take the net profit minus preference dividend divided by shareholders equity. Shareholders equity multiply by 100. Okay, shareholder equity multiply by 100. The shareholders equity is equals to, we have learned this in limited liability company. Shareholder equity equals to shares capital plus all reserves, and we have 4 reserves in accounting, right? You have learned this in limited liability company. 4 reserves, 2 are the capital reserves and 2 are the revenue reserves. Capital reserves are the share premium and the revaluation reserve, and the revenue reserves are 2 retained earning and the general reserve, right? So that's why I'm writing the condensed formula, the short formula in the short form. Shareholder equity is equals to share capital plus all reserve. Okay, this will be divided. This shareholder equity will be calculated by this formula. Return on equity is equals to net profit minus preference dividend divided by shareholder equity. This will show to company how much profit company is being earned on the basis of total equity. यानी कि शेयर होल्डर इक्विटी कितनी है और कंपनी इसमें अर्न कितना कर रही है, प्रॉफिट अर्न कितना कर रही है. प्रेफरेंस डिविडेंड इसलिए माइनस करते हैं कि प्रेफरेंस शेयर होल्डर कंपनी के ओनर नहीं होते हैं, राइट? तो ये थोड़ा सा प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी के फॉर्मूलाज हैं. दिस फॉर्मूला आर एक्सप्लेनिंग द प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी ऑफ द बिजनेस, and we have to write comments after writing that formula. Okay, in my next video I will show you the formula of liquidity. Okay, thank you very much.